Hey guys, welcome back to the Pettit Life. Jason here, flying solo this weekend. It's not how we thought it was going to go. We were planning on going to the Tennessee Tip-Off World of Outlaws show down at Smoky Mountain Speedway, and they canceled it on Wednesday in prevention of the severe weather that was supposed to come through the region. So at the last minute, decided to come on down here to the place your mama warned you about, Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney, South Carolina. For Southern All-Stars race, 20,000 to win, March Madness. So here we are. Left about 3 o'clock this morning to get down here and make sure I could get in when the gates opened to hopefully get a good spot to film. So hopefully it's a good one. See y'all in a little bit.
Hey, it's Jada.
Hey, it's Jason.
And welcome to the Pettit Life.
As I said, guys, we're here at Gaffney, South Carolina at Cherokee Speedway. It was a last-minute trip. Wanted to make sure we could try and get a race in for you guys this weekend if we could, so decided to make the trip on down here, and so far it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Guys, we're going to do something we haven't done for a little while. We're going to do a little bit of a pit walkthrough, so here we go, Cherokee Speedway. Got Dalton Wilson right there. You got Rambo Dennis Franklin right there in 17. That's actually Billy Franklin, not Dennis Franklin. You'll see Dennis Franklin in a minute. Over here you got Chris Madden, Trent Ivy, that's downtown Michael Brown in that 24 car. Still cars coming in. John Henderson there in the 2X. Here you got Overton's car. Brandon Overton and Cody Overton right next to him in that 97. Clay Knight here in the 42. There's the Reaper, Ryan Gustin. Logan Roberson. You guys remember him? He flipped down at Golden Isle a couple weeks back. Got that on there. Ross Bales. There's the first time we're up close and personal to Jimmy Owens' new paint scheme. Still taking a little bit of getting used to for me, but it does look good. Hopefully he has a good run tonight. High side tickler, Kyle Strickler. And over here, you got Carson Brown and Mike Merler. That'll be Carson's first run in that 57 car. You got Ethan Dodson going to run this car tonight. The one that's been running the 00 modified for Steve Arpin.
No politics. I did a resolution.
That's Zach Mitchell in that 57 car. And here we got Rambo Dennis Franklin, famous in these parts. Some of these guys I don't know, they're locals. That's Jeff Smith in that 70 car. There you got Carson Ferguson's car right here. And Chris Ferguson debuting the Longhorn here. So we'll see how that goes. Be his first run in that thing. It's pretty. Let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, that's a good looking car. All right, we got heat race number 1 coming up. You got downtown Michael Brown and Fergie time Chris Ferguson on the front row of this one. And here we go. And Michael Brown to early lead. Ferguson going to come in there to second. Kyle Strickler in third. Over Fergie. Last lap. Austin was still third. And downtown Michael Brown wins heat race number 1. Followed by Chris Ferguson and Kyle Strickler. All right, Mike Marler on the pole of this next heat. Mikey the early lead, Logan Roberson to move to second. And Marler to a big lead. Roberson second. It's going to be a complete restart. Marler back to the lead. Logan Roberson to second. And Marler pulling out a pretty good lead over Roberson. Heat race number 3, we got Brandon Overton and Chris Madden on the front row.
Michael Matheson, thank you as well for tuning in, but the lights are out. The Hoosier Racing Tire.
And here we go. And Smokey Madden to the lead. Overton second. Carson Ferguson in third, Jeff Smith in fourth.
Carson Ferguson to the third spot. Jeff Smith to the fourth spot.
And that's your top 3 right now. Chris Madden, Brandon Overton, Carson Ferguson.
Fourth was Chris, 5 of them.
And you got Chris Madden coming to the white flag. Madden still leading. Overton, Carson Ferguson. And Chris Smokey Madden wins heat race number 3. Ferguson. Heat race number 4, we got Zach Mitchell and the Little Head Knocker Petey Ivy on the front row. Jimmy Owens starting 3rd.
Trent Ivy, not Petey Ivy. Petey's his dad.
Constellation races, depending what school you are, old school, new school, mid school, but here we go, coming out of turn number 4.
And here we go. And Trent Ivy to the lead. We got some racing back in the pack. Alright, so Trent Ivy still out front, followed by Zach Mitchell. Clay Knight in 3rd. And Trent Ivy coming around to the white flag. Zach Mitchell still trying to get in there on him. Head knocker Trent Ivy is going to win heat race number 4, followed by Zach Mitchell and Clay Knight. And here we go. Got the 604s. Carson Brown in this one. And here we go. And Brandon early lead. Back to green, restart. Jeremy Still, Leighton Sullivan on the front row.
On turn 4, green flag in the air for Steele and Sullivan.
Jeremy Still back early lead, taking Brown underneath Sullivan in the 2nd. Back in the pack. Oh, got one around. All right, restart again. We got Jeremy Still and Jacob Brown on the front row now.
Brown's roofing start box on turn number 4. Larry Limbaugh looks the field over green flag in the air.
Still back to the lead. Jacob Brown in 2nd. Got them bunching up in the back again. And still pulling back out to the lead. One more restart, 8 laps to go. Still back out front for Jerry Oden 2nd. Brown back to 3rd.
John Rogerio Jr. side by side.
And we got another one. Golly, man. Jeremy still coming to the white flag. And Jeremy Steele's going to lead it flag to flag. Alright, here's your 50-lap main event. March Madness, Mike Marler starting on the pole. Downtown, Michael Brown on the outside.
The atmosphere is 100% electric.
50 laps, 20,000 to win.
Thank you for tuning in here on extraplus.com.
They won't let that one go. They won't let that one go. All right, 50 laps, 20,000 to win. Mike Marler, downtown, Michael Brown, front row. And here we go. And Mike in the early lead. Brown in second. You got Madden right there with him. Michael Brown. Roller, Brown. Chris Mack, Trent Ivy, Tom Moore. Straightaway lead on Michael Brown right now. There's Brown. Marler's pushed in on the back of the field. See if he can work through these flappers. We got 12 laps in, caution came out, guy had a flat tire. Marler was catching traffic when the caution come out, so he'll be back in clean air. We'll see what happens. Marler and Brown on the front row again. And Marler back to the lead. Michael Brown back to second. Got a race for third between Madden and Ivy. Marler still leading. Michael Brown all over it. Chris Madden. Michael Brown's making got a restart on lap 30. Still Moeller and Brown up front. And Mikey back to the lead. Michael Brown. Chris Ferguson up the fourth up. He slips up, lets Overton around him. And Trent Ivey. Gets back around him. We're single file in front of that. Michael Brown trying to get her on Moeller. He's close. Restart on lap 33. During that caution, Logan Robertson had a tire go down. So tire wear starting to come into play. Moeller back to the lead. And bad up inside of him. Overton on the outside of Ferguson. Another caution. All right, we're going to try it again. And Moeller back to the lead. Michael Brown, Ferguson the third. Overton going to try him on the outside. Back there across Bills. Single file up front. Moeller. Brown. And Overton Ferguson. And we got a caution again. We had another car. Zach Mitchell had a right rear flat. That's like 3 or 4 cars with right rear flats. Tire wear is definitely coming into play. Alright, restarting with 15 laps to go. Let's see if we can make it to the end. Moeller back to the lead. Michael Brown gonna go high. Oh, we got one in the wall hard. Trent Ivey in the wall hard. Yeah, the good news is Trent's okay. All right, we'll try that again.
Michael Brown and the rest of them.
There we go. Madden goes up. So Overton and Madden got into it. Overton and Madden got into it because Madden tried front blue and he got into Overton. Overton's upset. Both of them pulled to the outside pits. So they're both done.
Talk about who's going to walk the walk. I'm telling you, the 2 hottest drivers in the country.
They're shoving in on each other again over there. I don't know if it's the crew or the drivers.
Uh-oh. Handcuff coming out.
Oh boy.
Somebody's going to jail tonight. about. Yes, it will go down.
Mikey's tire just went down while he was riding around under caution. Flat tire while leading under caution. He's just going to pull off too. So he's out of the race now altogether. So I don't know if it has anything to do with it or not, but there is a huge hole in the front stretch. All right, we got a restart now with Michael Brown as your new leader after Mikey's tire goes down. Chris Ferguson. Oh, Brown! Brown's tire's down too. So now Ferguson went flying around the outside of him while his tire was down. There ain't gonna be nobody left. Alright, so now Ferguson. Chris Ferguson's your new leader. Fergie's going to pull out pretty good. So Chris Ferguson and Carson Ferguson first and second. Owen Wilson in third, Ross Bales in fourth. Ferguson in second. Oh, we got a caution. Got a wreck over there, 3 and 4. And restart with 2 laps to go. See if everybody can hold on. Don Wilson in the wall hard, Logan Roberson. Dalton's out of the car, so he's okay. It was a hard hit, though. All right, it's going to be a single file restart this time. And Fergie back to the lead. Ferguson second. Coming to the white flag. See if they keep it together for another lap. And Chris Ferguson wins. First race in that new Longhorn, and he ends up winning in it, with his cousin Carson finishing second. That's pretty cool.
And here's the race winner, Chris Ferguson! Wow!
Hey guys, it's currently 1:26 in the morning, Monday morning. Doing the outro here in the driveway. Just got home. Just decided to go ahead and get on out of there and get on the road because I knew I had a 5-hour drive home. Boy, well, that race lived up to its name, March Madness. It was definitely madness. Looked like it was going to be Merler's night. He was the top qualifier, won his heat race, started on the pole, Michael Brown came up there and gave him a couple of pretty good runs a few times. Every time Merler caught the back of the field, a caution came out, and he got clean air again. I think that probably helped him. Would have been nice to see what happened in traffic. Looked like maybe Michael might have been a little faster in 3 and 4, but I guess we'll never know. Then about the halfway point, we started getting the tire trouble issue, and basically pretty much everybody that was in the front except for Overton, that was originally kind of up there, ended up having some sort of tire problem, whether it was a right rear or right front. They just started dropping them like flies after that. Then we had the ordeal between Overton and Madden. Madden blew a right front, and I don't know how much of this is going to come through. I tried to get it, but people were standing up and going crazy, and you'll already know by now how much of it I was able to get. But basically, Madden blew a right front, and I guess he pretty much run over Overton coming off 4. Couldn't help it, of course. Overton, I guess, thought he just run over him, chased him off the track. They ended up parking beside each other off the end of the track down in the pits. I don't know if words were exchanged or what. Madden gets out of his car, walks over to Overton's car. Overton gets out. They start shoving match. And then the cops showed up. And then there was a bunch of people around. And then I guess they started back up again. And handcuffs came out. I don't think anybody ended up getting arrested. But it ended up getting broke up. And then the race finished. That left, actually, I think Michael Brown, no, let's see. Mikey still was leading at that point, and then he cut a right front tire down, and then the race started back, and then Michael Brown cut a tire down and almost got run over going through 2, and then that left the 2 Fergusons up front, Chris and Carson, and I don't know whether Fergie just took a little better care of his tires than everybody else, or got lucky, or maybe ran a little harder compounded tire, but he'd made it up to 4th anyway before all that happened. So, I mean, he'd worked his way up and put himself in position. But, yeah, I was glad to see Fergie win. It was pretty emotional for him, and that was cool. Good run in that Lou Longhorn. I don't think anybody really knew how that was going to go, because he'd been running the Sweet Victory cars for, or not Sweet Victory, the Sweet Bloomquist cars, for a while now. And, yeah, I mean, it worked out for him tonight. So, but anyway, yeah, March Madness for sure. I guess I'll get in here and get to work and get these things uploaded, or get this thing uploaded and edited for you. And, sorry, I'm tired. I've been up like 23 hours. But yeah, we'll get it in there for you. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to check the website. The link will be in the description to see what's coming up next, and see what changes. I know we're either going to try to go next weekend to either Florence or 411, depending on what the weather does. Right now, both of them are looking kind of iffy, just to be honest, but we'll just see. But yeah, stay tuned, and hopefully we'll see you guys at the races. Thanks again, and like, share, subscribe, and comment. See y'all.
As always, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for our next big adventure. Like, share, and subscribe to get that content.